morning everyone. Let's today discuss one more kind of word problem which is based on distance, time and speed. So let's read out the question and see how we can simplify it. Question is, a train travels 360 kilometers. So just by looking at the unit, that is kilometers, we can say this is the distance. A train travels 360 kilometers at a uniform speed. Uniform speed means stable speed. There is no change in the speed. Now, if the speed had been 5 kilometers per hour more, speed is given to you that if let's suppose initially the speed was x kilometers per hour, now it has become x plus 5 kilometers per hour. It would have taken 1 hour less. So the journey would have been completed in 1 hour less time. So what you have to do here is you need to find out the speed of the train. But you see in the question that difference of 1 hour is given. Although it is a problem based on distance, time and speed. So of course we will be applying the formula for distance, time and speed. But we have to see that in which form we have to apply. Say I know distance equal to speed into time. But I told you whenever the difference is given in time, then you will apply the formula in this form. T will be equal to d by s, that means distance upon speed. So let us see this question. A train travels 360 kilometers, that means d is given to you as 360 kilometers. If the speed had been 5 kilometers more, let your initial speed S1 was x kilometer per hour. So now your new speed S2 is x plus 5 kilometers per hour. Okay, now the difference in time is given. So first of all, I'll find out my time taken when 360 kilometers has been covered with x kilometer per hour speed. And then again I will calculate the time for second condition when your speed becomes x plus 5 kilometers per hour. So this things we have to suppose, let S1 be or speed 1 be x kilometer per hour and let S2 be x plus 5 kilometers per hour. Now according to question, what I can frame? For the first I can say t equal to, that means time first. In first case the time will be, distance is 360 and speed is x. So I have written it that time taken in first condition is 360 by x. This is time, so this will be your in hours. This is in hours. Now we will talk about time 2. That means when your speed has converted into x plus 5, then of course I will be applying this formula. So distance is same 360, but now your speed is x plus 5. So we have got time 1 and time 2. Now the difference of these two is given as 1. Now you have to see here that which term will come first. Either you will be doing T1 minus T2 or T2 minus T1. For this you have to see the denominator. Greater the denominator, lesser the value will come. Here this denominator is greater than this, so this value will come out to be less value. So we will be doing T1 minus T2. That means bigger value minus smaller value gives me the difference of 1 hour. That means 360 by x. I am replacing T1 with the value minus 360 by x plus 5 equal to 1. Now we can simplify it by taking LCM. This will be 360 into x plus 5 minus 360 x equal to 1. Now we can again simplify it. 360 into x will be 360x plus multiply this 1800 minus 360x whole upon, or simply I can take these that side. This will be equal to x square plus 5x. So minus 360 and plus 360x gone. So here I am left with x square plus 5x. 1800 coming this side will give me minus 1800 equal to 0. Or simply I can write my equation as x square plus 5x minus 1800 equal to 0. Now you see my coefficient of x square is 1. So again I will be finding out factors of 1800. Now 1800 can be written as, say, 9 into 2 is 18, so I am giving it 90 into 20 is 1800. I want plus 5 here, so by adding or subtracting I am not getting 5. That means again I will be dividing this 90 into some other factors. So let's suppose I take it 45 into 2. Now you see, if I multiply this 2 and 20, I get 40, and here it is 45. So if I subtract these two, I will be getting plus 5. So this will be replaced, 5x can be replaced with these values by writing 45 of plus sign and 40 of minus sign. So plus 45x minus 40 minus 1800 equal to 0. X I can take common. So this is x plus 45. X was here. 40, again x plus 45 equal to 0. That means x plus 45 and x minus 40 equal to 0, which gives me either this is 0, x plus 45 is 0, or x minus 40 equal to 0. This gives me value minus 45 and this will give me value x equal to 40. Initially we had taken x as speed 1. Now speed cannot be in negative form, so we'll reject this and we'll consider this. Therefore the speed of the train is 40 kilometers per hour. Make a note out of it. Children, let's discuss one more word problem. Before starting this problem, let me explain you two terms, upstream and downstream. Upstream means flow against the stream. To flow against the stream. That means against the wave. That means opposite to the wave direction. Downstream mean to flow with the stream or with the wave. These are the two important terms in this question. Upstream means to flow against the wave. If you are flowing against the wave, then your speed will decrease. And if you will flow with the stream, then your speed will increase. Now let's see the question. A motorboat whose speed is 18 kilometers in still water. So there is a motorboat and it is moving with 8 kilometers per hour, say in this direction. 18 kilometer per hour. This is the speed of the boat. Now, takes 1 hour more to go 24 kilometers upstream. This is the distance given. That means this boat is traveling 24 kilometers and it takes 1 hour more if it flows against the wave. Then to return downstream to the same spot. So initially we take let speed of the stream be x kilometer per hour. What we have supposed? We have supposed that stream has the speed, flowing with the speed x kilometer per hour. Now you see, it is given here, it takes 1 hour more. That means time is calculated. Again we will be applying time equal to distance by speed. Now the distance here is given 24 kilometers, but in both the cases, that means in upstream and downstream, the time will be different. So first of all, I will take up the case of upstream. Upstream, that means T1 will be, now distance is 24, the boat speed is 18 km per hour, and if I am moving against the stream, that means my speed will decrease. That means it should be 18 minus x. My speed, or I can say the boat's speed is decreasing 18 to something else, that means less than 18. So this is your time one. When you are moving downstream, or the boat is moving downstream, then the time taken by the boat will be 18 plus x. This is the speed of the boat and this is the speed of the stream, which is added to this in downstream. Now the difference of time is given, but here you need to understand that it should be T1 minus T2 or T2 minus T1. Now I told you, lesser the denominator, greater the value. Greater the denominator, lesser will be the value. This will give me a greater value and this will be the smaller value. So I will be doing it T1 minus T2, and the difference in time is 1 hour. So difference in time is 1 hour. So writing the values for T1 and T2, I will get this. Now take the LCM and cross multiply it. 24, 18 plus x minus 24, 18 minus x equal to 1. On solving, I will get 24 into 18 plus 24x minus 24 into 18 minus plus 24x equal to 18 minus x. This is a minus b and a plus b, which can be written as a square minus x square. So this is plus and this is minus, so it's gone. I am left with 24x plus 24x equal to 18 square is 324 minus x square. Bring this x square this side, so this will be x square. This and this will be 48x minus 324 equal to 0. So here the coefficient of x square is 1. So we'll take this 324 and we'll factorize it. It is coming in 2 times table, 2, 6, 2. Now addition or subtraction is not giving me 48. So I'll be factorizing it again. So let it be let's suppose again 2, so it will be 81 and let it be 9 into 9. So I have a factor this and this. Let's see whether multiplying any one of this gives me 48. No, it is not giving me. So let's suppose I am again doing it 3 into 3. So this is one of my factor, this is one of my factor, and this is one of my factor. Now you see, if I multiply this, 3 3s are 9, 9 2s are 18, 18 2 is 36, and 9 9s are 81. And 81 and 36 is not giving me anything. So see here, I can take it as 9 into 2 is 18, 18 into 3 is 54, and 3 into 2 is 6. And 54 minus 6 gives me 48. So I can write it as x square plus 54x minus 6x minus 324 equal to 0. X common, so I am getting x plus 54 minus 6 common, x plus 54 equal to 0. So It is giving me x plus 54 equal to 0 or x minus 6 equal to 0. That will give me values. So I am doing it here. This will give me x equal to minus 54, which is not possible because speed cannot be negative, and other is giving me x equal to 6. Therefore, find the speed of the stream. Therefore, speed of the stream is 6 kilometers per hour. Take a note.